Hello, Bigfoot enthusiast. Scott here from Squatch America.
And Hannah, domestic goddess, chief cook, and doggy mama inside the paddy wagon, trying not to be waterlogged because it's been raining.
I know we're in Grants Pass. We're in Oregon, where you don't suntan, you rust.
But with that said, got some good coffee.
Yes.
Here, because for all its faults, Oregon has good coffee.
Yeah, it does.
So, what's happening tonight?
We are talking about
Good coffee.
Good coffee, and we're going to be talking about festivals.
Well, before we do that, you better play the intro.
Okay.
Just a reminder, speaking of coffee, that, we've got quite a few of you that are YouTube subscribers and a few of you that are Patreon subscribers, and we love that. However, if you just want to make a one-time, give us a one-time tip or donation, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/SquatchAmerica and buy us a cup of coffee there. I think they're in increments of $5, and we never have enough coffee in our lives. However, we finally have the bombdiggity.com of all coffee makers. Tell them what it does.
Oh, our new coffee maker.
I know we just got one a few months ago, but it was a piece of crap. In fact, it was such a piece of crap that we had to call the company and say, your piece of crap doesn't work. And they sent us a replacement piece of crap.
Yeah.
So now we have a good one.
Yeah.
Tell them about it.
It actually, you dump beans in it. It grinds it itself and makes the coffee. So you can't get any fresher than grinding the beans and then dumping the hot water immediately on it. So
and that means he's not trying to figure out how many beans to put in it. It automatically measures the beans for you, which means I always have a good cup of coffee.
Yeah, she doesn't like my military style coffee.
I also don't like just brown water, but there's a fine balance. Anyway, so saying hi tonight to Renee and Michelle. I saw Angel and Uncle Bones, and there was someone I didn't recognize. Cryptid Search. Have you been with us before? If you have, it means we're just ignoramus dumbasses. Yeah. Which actually is truer than you know. We've got Scott Goebel here, and Janice Raptor, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Oh yes, from the Winnemucca RV Park.
Hi.
So all right, it's Cryptid Search's first time.
Thank you. Welcome aboard
to the crazy train.
The crazy train. All righty. Yeah, so tonight's going to be a little different. We often talk, of course, Bigfoot stuff, because that's what we do. But tonight we're going to be talking about something a little bit different.
And the reason is because we're about to start the festival Crazy Train. It starts this next weekend.
Yeah. So
actually, for you, it starts this weekend.
Yep. So we're going to be talking about Bigfoot festivals. And the question is, to festival or not to festival? That is the question.
I think we should start Squatch Stock.
Squatch Stock.
Did you know that when I was in college, I did a whole research paper on Woodstock? We should start Squatch. Oh, all right, guys, put in the chat. Oops. What do you think of a festival called Squatch Stock?
There we go.
We might have to make clothing required.
Yeah.
No public orgies.
Like Woodstock?
Yeah, but anyway, sorry. Continue, my dear.
All right. Hi, Dale. By the way, you just saw him.
And hi, Denise, watching on the TV.
Yeah, there we go. So, to festival or not to festival, that is the question. Should I say the rest?
Nobler, blah, 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 blah. Please don't.
No, whether there's nobler in the mind, the stuff of the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Did you actually
take arms against? No,
did you actually speak it that quickly when you were on stage?
No, I didn't. Okay. So there's a I think there's a poll in the chat. You can.
What did you do?
That's.
Oh. That's the replay. I was so confused.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So there's a poll in the chat. There's a
poll in the chat. So you can answer the questions. So like Hannah said, we're starting to get into our festival season.
It just seems
Uh,
to start so early
I
and end
know.
so late.
As you know, we are Bigfoot researchers primarily full time. Um,
That's why we're on the road. We really aren't just going from festival to festival.
right. So we do a lot of Bigfoot research, but we also have to pay for being on the road doing a lot of Bigfoot research.
Unless we get 1 million people all buying us a cup of coffee
Exactly.
on buymeacoffee.com
All right.
/Squatch America.
But um, so to make some of that money that we go on the road is we speak at Bigfoot festivals. Last year we did 14.
Bigfoot and other types of
Yeah.
festivals.
And this year we've already booked at 8 or 9, something like that. I don't know. I lost count. But so we want to ask you guys and talk about why we go to festivals other than to make money. But
And and kind of like
what are they good for?
what are the pros? What are the cons? I mean,
Yeah.
because honestly, well, okay, by the way, thank you. Michelle ordered a hoodie. If you take a look down there, you can go to spring.com and order your very own Squatch America merch.
Yeah.
We will have t-shirts with us at these shows, but we don't carry hoodies or mugs or anything like that. So go down, buy your merch.
Yeah.
And am I doing it right? This is what YouTubers do. They go like this. In the links down below.
Yeah.
You should see a scrolling store. Okay.
Yeah. There we go. You want to do that full screen? There we go.
And it's so funny when YouTubers do that. They have these little lame hands. No,
All right.
okay.
So I got about 8 bullet points.
Oh, he's got a whole freaking.
I got my PowerPoint. You got to do my PowerPoint. So
what would an evening in the paddy wagon be without PowerPoint?
Yeah. So yeah, and do you realize we're at episode
152?
152?
My gosh, we've been doing this nonsense on YouTube for 3 years.
I know.
That's not counting like the 6 months you took off because you were depressed.
Depressed.
That was our first summer in May.
Yeah.
Shall I read this?
Yeah. Number 1.
The first reason that we do this is, entertainment. Bigfoot festivals often feature live music, food vendors, and other forms of entertainment. Attendees can enjoy a fun and festive atmosphere.
So yeah, they are entertaining, if not anything else. I meant some more entertaining than others
for various reasons.
Yes.
Hi, Log. I did not see your initial greeting, and I don't know why it would be hidden.
So entertainment. A lot of these festivals, in fact, a lot of them that we have attended have what's the word I'm looking for?
A bandstand.
Bands, music.
The high school drill teams.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We've been to some that had high school drill teams and dance troops, and just fun festival type atmosphere stuff, which is fun. Some of them, like when you're listening to some of the Bigfoot presenters, are a little snooze fest sometimes. But
don't stop looking at the stop.
Okay.
Stop. And honestly, I don't know about any of you, but just some of the people watching is more funny than anything the actual festival provides.
It is hilarious.
And some of the reports we get at these festivals, which I'm sure we'll get to at some point, but some of the reports are more entertaining than the entertainment.
Yeah,
it's true. So it's just entertainment all the way around.
Yeah. So they are fun.
Yes.
And you got to understand, a lot of people are there just for the fun part of it. Because you get a mix of people at these things. You get the Bigfoot enthusiasts, the people who are super into Bigfoot, and then you also get the people who are like, drugged there by the people who are really into Bigfoot, but they find it fun to the atmosphere and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you're going on to the second. Don't yet, because Pyro has a great comment. Pyromedic says he usually goes to hear one person's presentation, but then he's been drawn to someone else while there that has become a friend. And that brings us to point number 2.
Does it?
Yes. community.
Absolutely.
These events provide an opportunity for enthusiasts and those interested in the legend of Bigfoot to come together right now. Okay, it creates a sense of community among people who share a common interest. You
interest.
got this from Wikipedia, didn't you?
No, I
You
did
did
not.
not make up these words.
Yes, I did.
Or did ChatGPT help you?
Maybe. All right, and hi,
Okay.
Danny from Danny Staten
From South Carolina, and Dawn Endicott. Yes. Okay. So, you know what? So, being in our community actually is really important because in our lifestyle, we are often like the only people that we see. The two, and I'm sorry, we get tired of each other. We really do from time to time, and so we need to get out there and like be social.
Because yeah, we live in a
28-foot
28-foot RV, and
this is it. Oh, there's the dog. She farts.
Yeah. So there's no other room to go to get away from each other here. So, but yeah, community is fantastic because you get to meet like-minded people, and Bigfoot kind of brings us together, like people who've had encounters and stuff. We're going to get to that part coming up here in a bit. So the next thing is
education. Bigfoot festivals may include, they don't always include, but they may include educational sessions, speakers, and exhibits about the history and folklore surrounding Bigfoot. Attendees can learn more about the legend and its cultural significance. Earlier in the chat, Renee said awareness. And I think awareness and education are about the same thing. So honestly, by going to these, one of the questions, I know we have gotten this question a lot. Why aren't you guys out in the field more doing actual research? Especially, and there is a segment of the Bigfoot community that has had it with festivals and they just don't go to them anymore. And we get that question, why aren't you actually doing more research? And part of it is because I'm just going to say right now, the average Bigfoot non-enthusiast is not here getting educated. They might get drugged to a festival by a friend or family member. And it's our opportunity to educate them and to educate ourselves, because I will honestly say, up until last year's festival in Glide, I had absolutely no idea that you could theoretically assess the projected population of Bigfoot by primate balls. Never ever occurred to me. I was educated that night. Thank you, Dr. Jeff.
Dr. Jeff Meldrum talking about monkey balls. Yeah.
Primate porn.
Yeah. But yeah, the educational part. So put a 1 in the chat tonight, right now, if you are attending the big festival this weekend, which is called Squatch Fest. It's one of the biggest in the nation. It's in Kelso, Washington. That has an R in it. And actually, Scott Goebel, who I had breakfast with the other days in the chat, he and I are headed up there Saturday. Last year I was a guest speaker there. This year I'm not, because they always switch up things, which is awesome. That they have different who's taking my spot this year?
Michael Freeman,
and which is a good presenter, and you need to go see Michael. He's pretty awesome.
Tell me this: have you, Scott from Squatch America, ever actually gone to a Bigfoot festival for fun? Ever? Specifically a Bigfoot festival for fun? No.
In fact, it's probably the first time I'm actually going to the festival, not having a booth there or doing a presentation. So yeah.
You just get to go and enjoy
So I get to go enjoy it. I'm going to hang out with some of my buddies. I know Todd Neese has a booth. We'll probably be hanging out there if you want to see us. I'll be around. So
Pyro, I am not feverish. However, I was in a pretty feverish team meeting for work today, so
yeah.
I kind of have to blow off some steam.
All right. So Janice says she's going, and Kelly.
Kelly Flanagan, are you going to Squatch Fest? That's awesome. She's from Medellin Falls.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll Scott Goebel and myself will be there walking around. So say hi.
Oh my gosh, Chewy got hurt. I am so sad. Brian and Chewy go hiking. Chewy got hurt. I'm so glad he's okay. But how does a dog drop like a sack of? Well, our dog drops like a sack of potatoes after I walked her. But
yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry Chewy got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not going. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not. Someone has to stay behind with the dog.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a guys' weekend.
And I get the house to myself.
And I hear we may be stopping at Cabela's on the way back.
Oh. I wear a size 12.
Okay. All right. So there's that. I'm trying to see how far we're in here. We need to
is it time?
Time to do a little commercial. So this is how we get paid.
Sometimes. As we travel and search for Bigfoot, we use a lot of equipment that uses the internet to operate. Also, in our town hall meetings and live streams, we need a reliable connection. We use Nomad Internet. There's a link and discount code below, so join us and have internet access on the go.
Alrighty, so if you get a chance, check out our link below if you need some good internet in the woods.
Yes, and we are actually, we will have a new way for you to access that here in a couple weeks. So anyway, no, I do not wear size 12 boots. I wear size 10 boots, but I wear a size 12 other things. So you know what kind of clothing I like.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I don't think I need any more hats, but if you find one that I can't live without, there you go. All right. So next reason that we go to the next value that we find in Bigfoot festivals is yeah.
Merchandise and souvenirs.
Things that we absolutely can't live without, that we never knew we couldn't live without until we just saw it on the merch table. Festivals often have vendors selling Bigfoot themed merchandise and souvenirs. This can include t-shirts, artwork, and other memorabilia for enthusiasts to collect. And I have it on good authority that at the Blue Mountain Bigfoot Festival, there will be a vendor selling Bigfoot themed pickles.
I have no idea.
Whatevs.
But yeah, so merch and to be honest with you, this is where we make some of our money.
This is where we make most of our money.
Most of our money at these festivals is selling the Squatch American merch and stuff.
You have no idea how much a t-shirt sale means to us.
Yep.
And it's not just because we like seeing Squatch America, you know, on t-shirts out there, but you know, when people buy our merch, they really are helping us, you know,
do the research,
not just live the life we want to live, but they're helping us create this content and do this work because, you know, not everyone can go out there. Blackbeard, no, I'm not taking the dog. No, not taking. We're staying home.
Yeah.
It'll give me a chance to clean the house.
Yeah. And Janice says, put the name of Bigfoot on it and it sells.
It's true.
It's true.
I have no idea what Bigfoot themed pickles are going to be, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, there's a lot of companies that they jump on the Bigfoot. Well, of course, they've always been Jack Links and their Bigfoot commercials, but you know, Black Bear Diner has a Bigfoot breakfast.
Heck, we were at a pizza place here in Grants Pass. Shout out Catalyst Pizza in Grants Pass, Oregon. They have a Bigfoot on their sign.
Yep.
So make America squatchy
again. Yes, I'm with you, Pyro. Okay.
Lockbeard, you obviously have not smelled the house. Might even give the dog a
Oh,
bath.
whoa! Where did that come from?
I
Okay.
don't know. Keep clicking. I told you leave the chat alone, but you just can't
I
help
can't.
yourself.
So yeah, so Bigfoot merch, big thing. If you want some Bigfoot merch, go to these festivals. Everybody has Bigfoot stuff.
And this year we will be offering shot glasses. So come to our table and buy yourself a Bigfoot shot glass. They sell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my hands on really cool earrings, and so far I've been able to do it. The one supplier that I know had them is sold out. So anyway,
so the next thing is
adventure and exploration. Bigfoot, the final frontier.
Yep.
Some festivals may be held in areas where Bigfoot sightings are rumored to have occurred. Attendees may be drawn to the idea of exploring these locations and engaging in the sense of adventure associated with the legend.
Yeah. Okay. So there's I know there's there's an Ohio conference. I know that they actually have it in the woods where they do the Bigfooting. But there's other ones where you can go, like when we're in Medellin Falls is a Bigfoot hotspot. We're doing a show there this year.
Cloudcroft, New Mexico.
Cloudcroft, New Mexico. We're doing ours in the Blue Mountains where
June 22nd and 23rd.
Where I literally had a sighting. So
June 22nd and 23rd. There are hotels and camping.
And we may be going out after the show the week after.
So yeah.
So there's a lot of times you can meet up with other Bigfoot enthusiasts, or other groups like ours, like Squash America, the other national one, what BFRO, all those guys, and
the organization that shall not be named.
Shall not be named. And then you can run into people you can go squatching with, basically. That's a good thing. And we are right.
Michelle wants us to save her 2 shot glasses. You got it.
Okay.
We just started out with a dozen to test out to test the waters, but we will save you 2.
All right. So speaking of Bigfoot festivals, and if you want to meet us and run out,
what are you looking for?
I am looking for
right here.
That right there. Start talking, honey.
Okay, next weekend you can find us at the Eugene Boat and Sportsman Show.
Next weekend, the weekend after next.
Next weekend. This weekend is this weekend. Next weekend is next weekend. Okay. Next weekend, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we will be in Eugene, and then the weekend after that, we will be in Roseburg, and then we're going to take a week off and celebrate my mother's 80th birthday. And then you will find us in Medford, Oregon, and then you will find him in Anderson, California, possibly me.
Scott.
And Scott Goebel and Michelle Brothers. Mm-hmm. And anyone else who wants to go to Anderson to help out, because I may be in Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then March 15th through 17th, we will be at the Klamath Falls Sportsman and Outdoor Show. This is not true.
What?
We are not going to the Prospectors.
Oh, no, we're not. That weekend, we'll actually be in Portland. I didn't change that.
Huh? You did not change that. You need to change that.
Okay.
We will not be going to the Central Washington Prospectors Show, but we will be going to the Fallen Outdoors. We have tickets to the Fallen Outdoors fundraising dinner in Portland. Actually, I think it's in McMinnville. Anyway, and then Memorial Day weekend, we will be at the Forks Sasquatch Days in Forks, Washington. And then a few weeks later, Medellin Falls Bigfoot Fest. And then the 3rd weekend of June will be at the Blue Mountain Bigfoot Fest in Baker City, Oregon. Then the next month in July, we will be in the Glide Bigfoot Festival. This is an outdated thing because we will not be doing a Cloudcroft, New Mexico festival. You've got the wrong stinking graphic. Oh my gosh. Why don't you let me proof these before you throw them? Anyway, Cloudcroft, New Mexico, while we are still going back to Cloudcroft, we will not be doing the festival until spring of 2025. So yes, we are already booked out until 2025. Is that the right one?
I think, if I can read that, can you read that?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
All right. Now what are you doing? Oh my goodness. This is so embarrassing.
I know. I'm a horrible failure.
All right. Do me a favor and just take that out. Can you delete that one?
Uh-huh.
Delete overlay. Now do that overlay. There's the correct one. Woohoo! All right. So at any one of these places.
And we'll be at, oh, this one's missing the train.
You need to fix it.
Yeah. So
we're gonna
actually
we're gonna have a Bigfoot train ride in there somewhere.
a Bigfoot train ride in Elgin, Oregon.
The first weekend of June.
First weekend of June.
Anyway, we got a lot coming up, and yes, we are booking out into 2025 now. So if you're wanting to get us for 2024, too bad, so sad. We're booked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 6, the 6th reason that we like Bigfoot festivals.
And is
family-friendly activities. Bigfoot festivals often offer family-friendly activities and attractions, making them suitable for people of all ages. This can include games, contests, and other interactive experiences. This does not include orgies.
No, like most of the Bigfoot festivals are very family friendly. I don't think I've been to one that wasn't.
One had a beer garden that was open all day. Most of them, they don't open the alcohol till the evening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my favorite family friendly activity was at the Glide Festival last year when they had the mechanical bull.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So anyway, Janice asks a question, and I can answer this on good authority. Why are they doing the Sasquatch Summerfest in Oak Ridge, Oregon the same weekend as the Glide Festival? It was not originally scheduled like that. The planner of the Oak Ridge Festival had it planned for the weekend before because we were scheduled to go there.
Yeah, we were scheduled to speak there. Yeah.
Their city, the city
of Oak Ridge.
The city of Oak Ridge arbitrarily decided to schedule something else there, and they bumped them. They just said, we've bumped you to the next weekend, and it's not negotiable. She was so upset about that.
Yeah. So we are going to be in Glide, and I know Todd Neese and Cliff Barrickman
and the Flash of Beauty people, and she's got a whole lot of guests going.
Yeah.
To Oak Ridge.
But I think it's us and Dr. Jeff. I'm not sure.
I don't know who's going to be there besides us. Yeah. So they're still.
Anyway. We'll be in Glide, so you're going to have to flip a coin.
Yeah. Pyro, they ought to convert it to a mechanical Sasquatch. No, I'm not writing mechanical Sasquatch. Sorry, that's just not family friendly. Okay. All right. Donald says groupie. Are you a festival groupie, Dawn?
Yeah. Yeah.
There are those.
There's people who show up to almost all the ones we go to. I've seen the same faces.
Yeah.
But yeah, in fact there was one couple one year who I remember they came from Alabama, I think it was, and spent their whole summer vacation
going from festival
to Bigfoot festival all over the West here and the Northeast.
Yeah, I'm not even answering that log, but
I heard one.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, all right.
What's that?
Just keep going.
This one here.
Oh, what? I heard when Bob Gimlin shows up, the women go all groupie. Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
You know what? Because he gives good. Because he's a good hugger.
He's a good hugger. Hannah's got some Bob Gimlin hugs in.
He kissed my cheek. So
oh yeah, he kissed my wife right in front of me.
Oh, all right. Let's go to the next one. All right. Number 7, a unique experience. Attending a Bigfoot festival is a unique and quirky experience that appeals to those who enjoy unconventional and offbeat events. It's an opportunity to immerse oneself in a niche subculture.
It is that.
I would say the only one that was a little more nichey was the All Hallows Fantasy Fair that we used to go to in Sonora, California. Mm-hmm. That one was really nichey.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Halloween themed, and that's where you had like Trekkies on one one row and witches on the other and pirates on the other and steampunks on the. It was like a massive cosplay festival, which that will be perpetually my favorite. But anyway, Lockbeard, yes, Bob Giblin does get a free pass like Santa Claus.
Yeah, he does.
He's probably as old as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, Bigfoot festivals are very nichey.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get a particular group of people, and it's funny between the Bigfoot has its two groups. Everybody knows the two groups. You've got the flesh and bloods and the woo people, and
those of us who see it both ways and just stand and watch the ping pong ball go back and forth.
Yeah, which is a lot of fun, but mostly I have never seen a big fight, between the woo people and at any festival. I mean, everybody's kind of cordial, and they tell their stories, and we go on with our lives, and it's really kind of neat because you're both talking about the same thing, So, which gets us right into the next thing, actually.
Camaraderie. The shared belief or interest in Bigfoot can create a sense of camaraderie among attendees. We're going to talk about the opposite of that here in a little bit. People may enjoy discussing their experiences, theories, and thoughts with like-minded individuals.
Okay, so that is that's one of the reasons we go to the fests. I have an ulterior
motive.
Ulterior motive when we go to festivals, especially with our booth. So we have went to festivals that we're not speakers at, that we will rent a booth space and just go to the festival. We did that a couple of years in a row at the Oregon Bigfoot Festival, and the reason being is people will tell us stories, and that's primarily what Squatch America is all about, is collecting Bigfoot encounters. So we can put them in the database and use that as a
point, a touch point, basically.
Touch points to
data points.
Yeah, data points to figure these things out. So it's great to be able to, because the Bigfoot thing at Bigfoot festivals, especially, people are not afraid of telling you their Bigfoot stories there.
In fact, the more fantastical and phenomenal they are, the more they like to share it.
Yeah. So actually, it's frees up people to talk about Bigfoot. Now we do, like we showed you in our
lineup.
You're
going the wrong direction, dude.
Am I?
Yes.
I always do that.
It's right there. You just keep passing it. There you go.
And
here's our lineup again.
If you notice, the first 5 shows, we're doing our sportsman shows. These are not Bigfoot shows. There are hunting and fishing and guiding and
boating and
yeah. These are outdoor shows, and which is really kind of cool because we will get Bigfoot stories. We get people come in who are unafraid to talk about it and just start telling us their stories, and then we get the people who wait until there's nobody in our booth to walk over and kind of pull us off to the side and whisper in our ears their stories. And then we get the people that come in and just scream in our face and tell us how stupid we are for looking for Bigfoot because they don't exist.
True. Yeah, you get all sorts.
Yeah.
But the other part of camaraderie, though, and this is more as researchers in the field, is we love to meet with other researchers. And for instance, Kelly, you're sitting, I know you're in there. The camaraderie that we experienced with all the presenters who came out to the Medellin Falls Festival last year, that was a highlight for all of us, where after all the festivities of each day were over, we'd all just sit around a campfire at the at the B&B and just talk to each other. And that the relationships, and not just to them, but the relationships that we as researchers build with other enthusiasts, not just researchers, but everyone else that we meet at these festivals. That's part of the whole community thing. Community and camaraderie go hand in hand. It's nice to know that there are other insane folks out there.
Right. So, like a little known thing like Squatch Fest, people don't know that after it closes on Saturday, all the presenters, we go to dinner together and
watch out, because at the place they go to dinner, don't order a small sangria. Don't order a medium sangria. They will bring out a freaking bucket.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, and we get to sit down and have dinner with all the presenters.
And that's normal. You just
normal.
actually get to be real people with each other.
Yeah.
But that kind of brings us, why don't we play the next ad before we come into some of the maybe not so awesome bits.
Not so awesome bits. Yeah. There's not so awesome bits.
Hello, Bigfoot enthusiasts. Hannah here from Squatch America, and we want to welcome you to Cloudcroft, New Mexico, where mystery meets adventure. Introducing the Bigfoot Encounter Museum, the ultimate destination for all cryptozoology enthusiasts and adventure seekers. Step into a world shrouded in legend and intrigue, where the mysterious stories of Bigfoot come to life. Our museum is a treasure trove of artifacts, exhibits, and interactive displays that delve into the fascinating history and folklore surrounding this legendary creature. Get ready to embark on an immersive journey through time, exploring the captivating tales of eyewitness accounts, footprint casts, compelling documentaries, and so much more. You'll be amazed as you unravel the mysteries and evidence surrounding this elusive and enigmatic creature. Whether you're a skeptic or a true believer, the Bigfoot Encounter Museum in Cloudcroft, New Mexico promises an unforgettable adventure for all ages. Come and create lasting memories as you immerse yourself in the world of Bigfoot lore. Plan your visit today and uncover the secrets of Bigfoot at the Cloudcroft Bigfoot Encounter Museum. Your journey into the unknown awaits. Cloudcroft Bigfoot Encounter Museum. Discover the legend, experience the mystery.
Question for all of you. If you would prefer to take a Bigfoot boat tour through the bayou, put a 1 in the chat. If you would prefer to take a Bigfoot train ride through time, put a 2 in the chat. Okay? All right. So
that's all we're going with that one.
Number 1, Bigfoot boat tour through the bayou. Number 2, Bigfoot train ride through time. Just let us know. All right, what are some of the downsides to conferences and
I don't even know any.
Okay, let's talk about what we've heard from people. Okay. A lot of people get really miffed at these conferences because it shouldn't be about the money. It's all about the money. I'm going to say this. We are some of the most inexpensive speakers that any conference can acquire. And that's because one of us is uncomfortable raising our prices. That's not me. Anyway, Renee, start thinking like a tourist. Anyway, so far it looks like the Bigfoot boat ride through the bayou is winning by 1. Anyway, a lot of people get really put off because, why are you doing this for money? It's all about the money. We've got some friends that have been really miffed at festivals and refuse to go to them because it's obvious just about the money. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
You can't do anything without money.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, no one is offering to fund our no one's offering to let us fill our tank for free and do the things for free, travel and get Bigfoot reports for free. So money is a necessary part of existence in this. At least humanity has not evolved past the need for money.
Yeah.
I would like to think we could someday, but so far we are proving ourselves sadly wrong. Anyway, but they can get a little commercial, they can get a little cheesy, to attract tourists, and to make money. And a festival needs to make money. As we're planning our festival this year, we're automatic. We had people say, why do you charge $50 for the dinner? Well, because we had to pay for the dinner and we have to pay for the expenses of it. And to provide this service for you, it costs money, and it will cost money to do it again next year. And so one of the things that we're planning on doing with the profits from this year's festival, if we do have profits, is to start turning our festival into something self-sustaining, so that individuals like us and our team don't have to fork it out of pocket to get going. So, but that's one of the cons of a festival, is it necessarily invites lots of money issues.
Yeah, true. Because so at the Blue Mountain Bigfoot Festival this year, we are bringing in, we're going to have 3 guest speakers. Myself is
You're
one
not
of them.
A guest speaker. You're the host.
I'm the host, but
and we don't pay you.
Yeah.
By the way, we don't pay him.
Right. So
we're paying 4 people to come in.
4.
We're paying 4 people. We're paying Rob Leiterman, author of the Bluff Creek Project. We're bringing in Sasquatch Island,
which is Tom Seawood and his wife Peggy.
We are bringing in Tom Bennett, our Bigfoot one-man band, for entertainment.
Yeah.
And by the way, and I'm just going to throw it out here, Jeremy Scott is the MC for the weekend, the radio host of Into the Paranormal. He doesn't ask for anything, and I don't think that's right. So we're paying him to come. So I love Renee. Renee says, you charge for your worth. I understand not charging a lot, but some will think that you must not be very good if you're not charging much.
Yeah, true.
He was told a few weeks ago that he needed to double his rates.
Well, I charge the same amount as
no, you don't.
Some of the other people.
No, you don't charge as much as Jeff or Cliff.
Well, no.
You're more interesting than both of them. I'm not biased. All right. And all the travel does cost a crap load of money.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it was kind of funny. Somebody asked us the other day, who was that? It was somebody in the chat here, wasn't it? How much to go squatching in Texas that we did.
I think that was Raptor who asked how much.
Yeah, Raptor asked us how
many gallons
of diesel it took us to go from Oregon
to
squatching in Texas and then back to Oregon.
1,169 gallons of diesel.
Yep.
Multiply that by an average of $4.99 a gallon. Anyway, so yeah, money is kind of a necessary, and I'm not even going to call it evil, because money isn't evil. The misuse of it is sure evil. But anyway, the other thing, and that's not the only thing. People say, well, hey, why does it cost you anything to do? YouTube is free to use. How much money have you spent on editing software and this and that,
cameras,
and camera equipment, and
even StreamYard that we use to do these videos here costs us $25 a month just to use it.
Yeah.
Just to do our live shows is $25 a month right off the bat. And
doesn't seem like a lot, but then when you add all the things that you need to add so that YouTube will actually show your stuff and keep current with all of the trends, because the YouTube algorithms change every day.
Right. So we also pay it's like $300 and some odd a year for the music we use, so it's not copyrighted.
And to have internet all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, Nomad is sponsoring us this year, but sometimes they don't work. So guess what? That means we pay for Starlink. And that's the same with everyone. So everything Costs money. Ah, stay
Thank-
frugals. Thank you, Terry. Hey, play the thing. Play the thing.
Play the thing. Thank you, Terry.
We really weren't begging for money.
No,
here.
we're not. Yeah.
But that's okay. We really are frugal. I got really excited yesterday. This is me and my frugal. I was my Crocs finally died, and I wear Crocs outside a lot, you know, because I'm too lazy to lace up shoes. But I had worn my Crocs so much that they all had holes in the bottom, and that's no fun. So I went out to buy a new pair of Crocs, but I found a cute pair of ankle boots that were half the price, so I bought those instead. Anyway, and it is weird, Renee. You know. It is weird. It's money's weird, but hey, we're working on having a healthy relationship with money, aren't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's one of the biggest negatives about festivals is that people have such weird concepts around money and the making of money. And the other thing is, why should you be able to make money off of doing something fun? Well, I know video gamers that make a whole hell of a lot of money doing something fun. I would love to be a video game YouTuber and just spend my days playing my video game. I did one video for my video game and I just haven't been able to do another one. Anyway, so let's talk about another con of festivals, because occasionally
What's that?
you do run into it. Guests who don't get along with each other. Guests who are opposed to each other. People within the Bigfoot community who bring it with other community members because they don't agree.
There's a few of those. What am I supposed to say about it?
I don't know.
We try to get along with everybody.
And sometimes that's just smiling and nodding and going, that's very interesting.
Yep.
But that can be a problem, and sometimes you even see festivals that pit themselves against each other. Now, this is not the Oak Ridge Glide situation, because the Oak Ridge people are the nicest people on the planet. But there are some festivals that have purposefully scheduled themselves against other festivals to try to bring a customer base over, an attendee base over, because you get into the politics, you know, and sadly there are a lot of politics in the Bigfoot community.
Unfortunately.
Yep. And that can be a problem. So anyway, I hope that as Squatch Americans we are not like that, and we just you know what, we just do what we can do. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Oh.
So shall we take a look at the poll?
Let's take a look at the poll. What are we up to?
So we've got 41% people say yes.
They have been to a Bigfoot festival.
Okay. And then 47% that says no. And we got 12% who wants to go.
All right.
So I'm telling you, if you've never been to a Bigfoot festival, make it a point. They're usually a lot of fun. Try to do the especially a lot of them offer for an extra price or whatever, the VIP dinners or the meet and greets with the guests and stuff. Those are a lot of fun to do, especially if they're doing presentations like what we do with our festival, and most of them actually have the guest speakers.
By the way, this year at the Blue Mountain Bigfoot Festival, the VIP package is going to be really awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So you're going to get way more for it. You know, we're not going to ask a whole lot for it, but you're going to get way more than just the plain old festival goer. So Locke said that everyone should try to find a job they enjoy, and people who don't like it just haven't found it. It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Has anyone ever gone to the Bigfoot show in Louisville, Kentucky? We've yet to get to Kentucky.
And that's something we're shooting for next year. We don't tell Joe this, but
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just be quiet.
But
You're going to pop this bubble, aren't you?
I'm probably.
Don't. Everyone in unison, don't pop the bubble, Scott. We got exciting things for the end of this year and next year, and we will keep you informed as they transpire.
Yeah.
Are you dying now?
I am dying. We got a
No. Okay.
lot of irons in the.
We got a lot of
Lot of
irons in the fire. We will be spending some significant time in New Mexico later this year. That's all we're going to say. Done. 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 Okay. After leaf peeping season in Maine.
Yeah. So So I noticed a lot of people are putting different festival names in the chat, which is awesome because they are all over the country. Not just the big ones in the Pacific Northwest. But like the one this weekend in Kelso is one of the biggest in the nation.
Meadowline Falls has got to be darn close.
Meadowline Falls is pretty close. And excuse me. And what's the other big one? Glide actually is pretty good too. Pretty humongous.
Yeah. Too. So yeah. North Carolina, thanks, Bobby. Marion, North Carolina Bigfoot Festival. There are all sorts of them. I would love
East Tennessee.
I would love to spend an entire year just doing the Southeast.
Yeah, the East Texas.
And hit further southeast, like the Eastern Seaboard.
Okay.
So Renee says, you pop that up. What baffles Renee is that some are so stuck in one direction that they are just primates, not even acknowledging the possibility of the woo part. There are no absolute experts, and to rule out any other possibilities seems very narrow-minded. So, and this is, I think, one of the things that leads to the political divides in the Bigfoot community, in any community. People get really attached to their sense of understanding. They get really attached to their theories. They get attached to their conclusions, and that's how they identify themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Who would I be if I didn't believe that Bigfoot was more than just a relic hominid?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, I might lose my professorship. I might lose my funding.
Yeah.
Or something, I might come across as stupid, or I might have to, for some, I might have to exist the possibility that something beyond flesh and blood exists. Or, it starts really going into our identity as people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where narrow-mindedness comes from, is like, you're so stuck in this is who I am and this is all I am, and I don't know who I am outside this box. It's a scary place to go. And then we get into psychology of what drives human behavior, and I don't want to go there tonight.
Yeah. Me either.
Hey, Doc Ock. I will say, I'm just going to say this. I think those of us who are truly spiritual, not religious, because religion is just as narrow-minded as anything, but those of us who really strive for a deep and rich spiritual life tend to be less narrow-minded than others, because we have to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Wendigo.
Yep. And that's something else. We have actually. Okay, I gotta share this. A lot of times at the festivals, we'll set our truck up because it's kind of a unique Bigfooting truck in the Bigfoot world. So
it's the bomb.com.
It's the bomb.com. So a lot of the festivals will have us set our truck up on display somewhere so people can check out the kitchen and the cameras and the audio recorders and all the blah, blah, blah. Okay. But
he's circling the airport here.
But one time we had a note that somebody wrote and stuck on the windshield telling me how dumb I was, that I did not realize that there were shapeshifters
in the booth with us,
and how I didn't acknowledge them.
Mm. And we were going to be cursed in our efforts because of it.
Yeah.
All right, we got a few. So let's see. Donna says, okay, first Doc Ock says they can't stop believing that they're right. They know it. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. People are married to their opinions. It's up at the very top. And it has to do with our sense of identity.
Uh-huh.
So Donna, next one, the Bigfoot Alien Conference in Massachusetts. That would be fun. That would be total fun.
There's a few of those that we run across that are both, and some of the conferences they do ghosts
Ghosts,
UFOs, and Bigfoot
UFOs.
all together, those are the fun one.
Yeah.
In fact, Oregon does one.
Well, it used to be the Oregon Bigfoot Festival,
which is coming back. It was closed for many years after COVID. It never came back, but I think this year
think they've reinvented it.
yeah, it's coming back this year, which is another one that does UFOs, ghosts,
and
and
such.
such.
Renee says the veil is thinning. Yes, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
So hi, Doug.
Yes, thank you. Yep, we are back.
We're back in Oregon. Yes,
we are already paying the light bill for a human being.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben says that we were the first thing he saw at his first festival.
Oh, really? Oh,
That's so darling. All right. So Raptor asks, okay, click on that. How much are the Bigfoot conferences that you guys have gone to, and does it cost very much to get into one? So ours, I will say this, it kind of depends. The Blue Mountain Bigfoot Festival, our festival is free because we have it in a public park, and there is absolutely no way we can charge for an entrance fee. So the festival itself and the entertainment on the main stage, the Q&A sessions, all the stuff in the park,
and the booths with the
booths
guest
with
speakers at the booth.
that's all free.
You can walk up and talk to them. Yeah.
What we do at ours is we charge a VIP. Like if you want to get into there will be certain paid events, like the VIP dinner is paid. This year we have a VIP package, which will be value added sessions in rented spaces, so that you have to have your VIP ticket to get in. But like the festival in Kelso, that's what, $20 to get in.
I think it's 30.
$20 or $30 to
it's 30. I just looked it up. It's
okay,
30 or $35 to get into
in.
But then everything's
included, and at the Kelso Festival you get like 8 or 10 speaker sessions,
which is, I think, is a little drawback to me, because, and now this is just me maybe, but they have all day long from 10 o'clock till closing time at 8 o'clock. You have a guest speaker back to back every hour. So if you wanted to go into the booths and talk to somebody or whatever, or go buy stuff, you're going to miss a speaker.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to pick the one you don't want to listen to, I guess, or whatever.
Kelly, hint: don't back to back the speakers. Give it like a break in between if you haven't planned that already. We try to do that, desperately hard. And that's why we keep our VIP pack. One, we don't invite too many guests because we don't want to cram them in.
Mm-hmm.
And two, we give them time to speak and time for paying people to enjoy that. But we also give them time to meet. We give our guests time to interact with them without missing something else. So, Terrell says, going back to the evolution of researchers, open-minded researchers will evolve, like Ron Moorhead. I love Ron. Oh, we should have him back. That'd be fun. There's the Canby show, Ben says. Oh, Scott Goebel said it's $30 to get into the Canby.
So Doug.
Yeah. So, actually, Doug.
We are not guest speakers, but I am going to be there walking around. We are actually going to the show just to be guests.
And you're going to wear a Squatch America shirt.
And Hannah says I have to wear my Squatch America shirt. So
yes,
look for my Squatch America shirt, Doug. I will be there.
Yeah, so just hunt him down. And anyway, so Age of Aquarius. Yes, you are, Renee. Okay, so we're at the top of the hour. Is there anything? Are there any last words?
I don't know. Doug said
Squatch Fest is $30 per person. Yes, I already told you he's in Florence.
Oh, I didn't know you were in Florence.
I told you that the other day.
Okay, so
where did you go in your head?
I don't know. We're going to be in Florence, so we'll have to hook up. And that's another thing we love is these festivals. This is one thing I'm gonna wrap this up with this. We have met most of you guys
at festivals.
And the great thing about that is we've met lifelong friends, you guys who are part of the Bigfoot community. And then in our travels, being able to, like, go out camping. I've been out camping with Scott and
Janice,
and well, Dale and I camped a
That
lot.
doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Honey,
But-
you've been up to your chest in shit with Dale.
yeah, yeah. But so being able to go out with you guys and new people that we've met along the
Oh,
way,
yeah,
we went out
absolutely.
camping with.
Doug, just so you know, our favorite restaurant in Florence is that Thai place. Just saying.
Just saying. What's it called? I forgot.
I forgot, the best of Thai or something
The
like
best
that.
of Thai or whatever.
Something like that. We love it. We like good seafood too, but I have not found a good seafood restaurant in
Florence?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We drive to Coos Bay for that.
Yeah, we go to Coos Bay for that.
Although the best seafood we've had in the entire country comes from Chino Hills, Arizona, which is the weirdest thing ever. Hi, Henry.
Hi.
Okay. All right. Well, that was it. We had nothing else for you tonight. So as always,
So as always,
remember,
go to a Bigfoot festival.
yes, come see us at ours.
Yeah. And like I said, if you're going to go to Kelso this weekend, look me up. I'll be walking around.
So, as always, please remember that our job is to investigate the unexplained.
Not to explain the uninvestigated.
So, like, subscribe, share this video, and until next week, you keep watching, and we'll
Keep squatching. Go out and find Bigfoot.
bye.
That damn Sasquatch.